Hey, it's Hodot. This episode is about my favorite couch multiplayer games. So, on the shortage sofa, you might have noticed that we play a lot of games together. This usually happens on the faulty futon, where we all sit and yell into the microphone for about an hour, and you guys get the footage that gets through the cracks. You might ask, where does Hodot get his kicks and all that jizzness? Plopping in at number 5, the shittiest of the tittiest, is Screen Sheet. While not extremely well executed, Screen Sheet is still one of the most original ideas for a first-person game I've ever seen on the Steam market. It's great to watch Jake confetti cannon in pure rage every time it says Hodot interneted you or some other dumb meme a bunch of teenagers threw into the code. Nothing wrong with being a bunch of teenagers, though. Taking advantage of such a nostalgic feature in games and using it as the basis of it was an ingenious move. It makes the game a lot harder to get angry with, and gives way to a hugely competitive playing field. One ball-droppingly good quality is that the options you can set for each round make Gary's mod look like a Telltale game with regards to customizability. Not really, but you can completely break the game without hacking it, and it's still a fun experience to laugh your ass off during. Coming almost prematurely in the list, at number 4, is Genital Jousting, everyone's favorite dong game. Everything about this game is obnoxious, irreverent, and fucking legendary. The most climactic thing about this is that usually when someone makes a game about dicks, they don't bother to thrust much effort into it, and it softens under the shallow tide of public attention after a few minutes of being ejaculated. However, by some miracle, there happened to be a combination of dick connoisseurs, actual game developers, and interested players for there to be a legitimately fun and quality game. Seriously, any other game solely about penises, I would disregard immediately, but this game actually fucking pushed it and prolapsed the anus of the gaming market, and generated a whole other side of the sausage fest. There are costumes for your dick in this game, which tells me that my habit is normal. Hear that, Jake? Airdropping in at number 3 is Broforce, a good source of vitamin BTFO. This game is so American, Donald Trump himself plays it before making any decision with the military. This game would make anyone want to cut Planned Parenthood. Playing this game with someone else makes it so much better because when one of you dies, it's just a funny moment as opposed to when you're playing solo. This game's community generates some insane campaigns to play from the workshop too, so even after the normal single-player campaign, you're still able to play stupid fucking gauntlet levels where everything explodes immediately. It's hilarious. Thrusting its way into my number 2 spot is Lancelot, a game with near-flawless mechanics and visuals. So many small touches of this game make it funnier and more entertaining to play with others. There's even an option to blast William Tell Overture when you pike nards. If you don't want to play that shit, I don't know what would give you a good rub. It's insane what such a simple idea and execution can pull off in the local multiplayer format. The physics in this game feel perfect, and every hit is super rewarding, even when you don't win. You can always see exactly why you got your nards piked and how hard they got piked. Every map provides a sick environment and hazards to fuck you over in hilarious ways, and game modes they have pre-made, or that you make yourself, allow for a fresh nut spiking in every round. Finally, my ducking favorite game to play with the loaded love seat is Adult Swim's Duck Game. This game is the perfect balance of fuck you and my gallbladder hurts from laughing. Every ragdoll, every explosion, every overcooked grenade is an experience on its own, making for a fast learning experience for new players and a fun ass-kicking session for me. The tables can turn so quickly in this game as every moment is a quick draw and weapons are in every map out the ass. The creative ways you can take care of your enemies is constantly growing and the scenarios never end. The game even has a system of showing the funniest shit at the end so as to piss off whoever lost. The only good part of this game is the multiplayer though. They attempted a single player portion and it sucks corkscrew dong. Don't even try it. The multiplayer was enough to put it at number 1 though. This has online too, so one of you could be in a video with me if we play together in voice chat. That's it for this video. If you haven't watched it yet, go check out our previous video in which we introduced Parzival to the Outage gang. He'll be making more content oriented toward console gaming, so if that's your cup of Folgers, go check that shit out.